Good evening, everyone. This is Keith Johnson. I'm a CPA. Kind of spreading my social media wings, as it were. This is my first posting to the YouTube channel. And I named the channel Business Beat basically because I want to talk about all things business over time and, talk about business, small business, how that works. Family finances, individual finances, information for small business owners, taxes, everything that has to do with with your finances for both individuals and businesses. So, wanted to start out with the start of a series on the American Relief Act, which is the third or fourth actually in the series of relief acts that Congress passed over the last year or so to get us out of the pandemic. And this one, we're just now getting the guidance. It was passed about 10 days ago, and the guidance is now coming down from various sources. And, there's a lot of good things, some not so good things in it, but a lot of good things for people. And the first of which is I wanted to talk about today is the unemployment. Now, the unemployment benefits are, generally, they are taxable income. And you report it on your Schedule 1 of your 1040. Well, the Congress felt that people needed to exclude some of their income, which is fine. It makes sense. There's actually precedence for it. If you recall back around 08 and 09 during the Great Recession, people were allowed to exclude $2,400 of their unemployment benefits. But with all of this additional stimulus and additional payments, unemployment payments, the amounts are much greater, so they made the exclusion much greater. However, Congress, in their infinite wisdom, said, hey, instead of just doing this forward, let's go back to 2020. And the only problem with that is that millions and millions of people who had unemployment benefits already filed. So that means that they have to go back and amend the returns to take advantage of it. Excuse me. And this is while the IRS is still processing 6.5 million returns from 2019. They're processing stimulus checks. They are still not 100% because of various restrictions around the country. I hate this time of year because of all the allergies here in Florida, and you drain. Well, anyway, so Congress didn't realize that. So when this happens, Congress passes the law, the IRS gets the law, they have to incorporate it into their tax return. Also, they're passing out all these stimulus checks on top of it. So what they do is, they got to break into their coding for the program, enter it, test it, and then send the coding changes to the various software companies like TurboTax, H&R Block, TaxSlayer, all of those. They have to incorporate the changes into their system and then test it and then get it out. So I talked to my tax software company today, ATX, and they said that they are looking to get the returns up to date probably by the end of this coming week, which would make it about 2 weeks, which is what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe 2 to 3 weeks to get it in there. So, so what that means, is that if you've already filed the return, that means that you have to go back and amend the return to take advantage of the new law. If you haven't filed yet, we recommend that you don't file for probably another 2 weeks before everything is updated and all the kinks are worked out. So if you have unemployment benefits, people that we've been seeing have been coming in. We've been telling them, we don't want to file your return just yet. We're actually now scheduling those returns for the first week of April. And, we explained to everybody exactly why we don't want to do their returns right then and there. Makes sense. They're happy with it. We'd rather do a return correctly than do it wrong and then having to amend the return. So I would recommend, if you have unemployment benefits, that you hold off on getting your return filed for, I'd say, at least another 7 to 10 days, and then go ahead and file it. But just keep in mind that refunds are very much delayed compared to last year. So we just want to let you know that. So what we're going to do is we're going to probably attack one of a section of this American Relief Act per day. So there's a lot of other sections to it that relate it to, such as child tax credit, student loan interest, recovery rebate credit, of course, the stimulus payments and all that. Lots of stuff to get over. Way too long to get to do in a quick YouTube video. And I'm just learning how to do this. So I just hope that I can upload this pretty easily. So anyway, I will be back tomorrow. Please take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Make some good decisions about testing and all that. And we will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.